hello, hello, Leos. I am Sunshine. I say what I see. I speak what I know. I say what comes through. My love, make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest. Welcome to Divine Light with Sunshine. Leos, we are going to see what messages want to come through for you. What has led you to my lovely channel. Okay, so we have here the Seven of Cups coming through. Daydreams and decisions. So there's definitely feeling as if you have, I'm getting an energy of having too many options, not knowing which one to choose. And it's almost like I'm hearing getting stuck in the planning stage. It's like every time it's like feeling like you need a new plan. But it's like, no, you already know exactly what you have to do. You don't need anything new. You have the answers. And I feel like there's a sense of you getting quiet is going to help you lead to, wow, believe and succeed. Success. Okay. So I was very drawn to the fact of the straight line, like the way that they have the belt in the image, where it's very straight and it's narrow path, but this card came out before I could even see it. So we have here the heart chakra as well as the believe succeed card. Okay, and I feel like the more that you open up your heart, you get still, you'll be able to understand that all those little voices, all those little things that are telling you, at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups, all the things are telling you of why you cannot achieve this thing, why you cannot move forward. When you really get quiet and you listen to your heart and you realize, hey, I actually don't know where that thought came from. And then if you get a little bit more time into sitting with it, and you'll be like, you know what, that actually came from like a movie I had, or it happened to someone when I was younger, so I thought that after. It's just like there's so many different ways where a belief can take root inside of us, and we save it for whatever reason, for survival. I like to think about it in that aspect, but it's no longer serving you. And I feel like that's why the Eight of Cups is coming here at the bottom of the deck. It's moving on from something that it's almost like it's become part of your DNA, because the belief system has been there for so long that it's like you're accustomed to it, you know. It's something you always do. Like, example, if every time you take a break, you go for a walk, that's just something that your body will feel weird when you don't do it. But there's a part of when you're shedding something that you have to go through that unfamiliar spot. And the best thing that you can do is when you are letting go of something and wanting to head towards another, even if you don't know what it is exactly you're heading towards, if you fill up that spot with something else, eventually it'll lead you to the roadmap of what it is that will actually fill your cup. Sometimes you just have to put something in there temporary. But I feel like this decision is going to be made more clear when you take the time to really sit with the energy of it. Let's see, what does the angels want to say? You also have a lot of green coming through in the reading. Even the deck of cards is green. You have a lot of green coming through in your reading. And then the one card that's telling you about believe and going forward and succeeding. And, also about the Six of Swords card. This, in the actual, like when you look at the actual imagery, there's a bunch of swords that this individual in the boat has, and they're knowing that they have to let go and they have to move on and go forward, because it's just, this thing's not working anymore. It's almost like it's depleting them. I wish I had it'll take too long for me to show you what the actual image looks like, but there's a sense of just moving on leads to you moving forward. There's a straight path that needs to be taken, that is the right path for you. When you get more in the energy of your heart chakra. This is how you get more clear of knowing what is the right direction for you to take. That's very interesting. I didn't even notice there's 6, 7, 8. That's very interesting. We have here Let It Go card coming through, and the card says, this situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Yeah, there's definitely a cutting away, a releasing, a new thing in order for you to move forward. Okay, and I don't feel like it's necessarily going to be a hard thing. There might be a little bit of some hesitation just because ego and pride sometimes can get loud when it wants you to stay the same, but the change needs to happen or occur. But I feel like it's like once you start taking the first 1-2 steps, it's like boom, it becomes a lot easier